Attack, my boys! Get in there! I just love how they all throw themselves at it. What is going on, guys? It is Fender here, and today we are back playing more Lost Island. Before I get into what we're doing in this video, please make sure to leave a like down below. It does help me out tremendously, and I do very much so appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe so you can stay up to date with all the new Ark stuff. And so with that, I've got some bad news. If you didn't make it the last episode, and if you didn't make it the end of last episode, we had tragedy to strike us down a little bit. We lost our dearest friend Windu, our Dinopithecus, the purple monkey. He died valiantly trying to defend Joker in a heated battle that was maybe not so fair because it cheated and ran back to its friends. But nonetheless, we lost Windu, and in between episodes, I was thinking, because we did breed up Windu. It wasn't like it was wild caught, but we did find, like, the cool colors for nonetheless, I was going to breed up a new Windu in between episodes. I was going to do that just so that we could have another one on hand. And then I thought, this is kind of a opportunity here, a tragic opportunity, but an opportunity, because when we tamed up our initial Dinopithecus, we tamed up like 3. And the reason I stopped taming them up is because I found a decently high level one with just the most amazing purple colors, which we all know and love, which were on Windu. And that was it. I just kind of put the best stats on him, got all the colors on him, and we called it good. And we didn't do any mutations or anything like that. Plus, their stats weren't amazing. We had some good stats, we had some not so good stats. So I figured, instead of me breeding up a Windu in between episodes, why don't we just spend some time and make a really good Dinopithecus? We have seen what an average one can do. Let's see what an elite one can do. So that is the plan for today. We're going to get on that. And before I hop right into it, I went ahead and grabbed one of our Dinopithecus over here, which were the final levels we got before we don't even have mutations or anything on this thing, right? So our best health is 36. So we're going to try and find a better health than 36 today. We have a really good stamina at 41. Our melee is really bad at 29. So hopefully we can get a better average melee today, and then 40 on the weight is fine. Everything else is just kind of there. It does not matter, but those are our baseline stats that we are working with today. We're going to do our best. We're going to do our best. I have made a whole lot of shotgun ammo in 200. That should be more than enough to get a handful of these things tamed up. We got some grapple hooks, because you guys, if you haven't seen how we tame these things, I'll probably show you maybe in this episode, but you can always go back in the playlist, find where we did it, and you can always see how we do this. I also made up an insane amount of kibble, so in theory, we should be able to sit out here and tame the hell out of some Dinopithecus for Dinopitheci. Oh, Lord. We should be able to sit out here for quite a while and get a good bit of these things tamed up and get our gene pool increased here. So that is the goal today. We must rebuild Windu in a stronger light, as it were. And yeah, so that's the goal. And instead of wasting your guys' time, my guys' time, everybody's time, I'm already here at the edge of the redwood. So I'm going to start looking for them right now. And then if I find anything, I will bring you guys back. If I find something somewhat high level-ish, I think what we should probably end up going for is like alphas 135 and above. 135 might even be pushing it. Might be just 140. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to spend some time looking for them, and I'll bring you guys back when I find our first guy to bring back. Alright, guys, I found our first prime suspect here. There is a 145 down there below us. I think it's a 145 male. And last time we did this, it went pretty smooth. So hopefully it goes smooth again today. I think what I'll do is we will tame this first one together. And then after you guys see how our taming method is, we'll start going back to just taming these things as fast as possible. So these masochistic monkeys have to be tamed by killing off their entire family. And then you have to do 85% damage to the only the alpha can be tamed. So you have to do 85% damage to that thing. And then once you've done all of that, it'll let you feed it. So that's the one we want, right? So that guy right there. Listen, buddy, you gots to go, man. You're brilliant. You're a cool monkey man, but we only need the best of the monkey mens. Come on. Get out of here. Oh, don't run. You should come back and take this. Nice. Okay. And this is the last one, right? Yes. Okay. So I think that is as much of its family as I can find nearby as of right now. So now what we got to do is 85% damage to it. I'm going to do one more shot. Okay, let's see. Are you willing to get tamed now? You are. Cool. Ow! What the hell was that? Okay. All right, there is another fully grown one right there, so we're gonna have to be kind of careful. You know what? We probably should just kill it, right? We should just. No survivors. We're cleansing the redwoods today and only taking the strongest. This is some Darwin type shit, baby. Oh, take that. Oh my God, this one is strong. Okay, it's 185. All right, so yeah, now that we've got that, we can go ahead and put it on our tracker like so, and it should only take what, 2 more feeds. So usually the time between the first and the second feed is the absolute worst. And yeah, so I'm gonna spend some time taming this guy up. I'll bring you guys back when it is tamed up. Hopefully there are no hiccups. Like I said, last time we did this, it went fairly smooth, about like this. So yeah, I'm gonna spend some time following the monkey around. I'll bring you guys back as we go. Oh God, however, there are some shenanigans afoot. What are you doing, sir? Oh my God. Okay, it's adolescent. Any of the juvenile ones we don't really have to worry too much about because they won't attack us. That, however, is not an adolescent. That is, there's a full-grown man monkey right there. Ah! Please! Okay. Okay. Full-grown monkeys, not very good. Okay, don't fall all the way down. Okay, here we go. Game on. You wanted this life. Who are you? Who are you? Okay, that's probably the adolescent. All right. So yeah, I guess I'll bring you guys back. There we go. We've done it. We have tamed a monkey man. Very good. So let's see if you have any stats that might be able to add to our gene pool immediately here. Let's see. You are this one here. So you have 37 health. That's pretty good. And 30 melee. That is already 1 melee better than what we had. So at the very least, we got that. I think your weight and stamina. Yeah, your weight and stamina are nothing to sneeze at. You got 37 points into both movement speed and health. So we can't use it in those terms, but at the very least, we have a very, very minimal melee upgrade here. So that's good news, I guess. Went pretty smooth. So now all we have to do is rinse, lather, repeat. I want to do this about as many times as possible or until I start like not seeing high level Dinopithecus around the area. So yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna show you guys all of this, but I'm sure I'm gonna find a way. Probably in editing when I start messing around with it, I'll figure out a way how I'm gonna show you this. But yeah, now we just gotta rinse, lather, repeat, see what we can do here. Are you a good man? You're not a good man. You're a bad man. So yeah, see you guys back here in a minute. Oh, 145 right there. Oh, it's taking on a 145 die. Oh, it's dismantling it. All right, well, now to destroy everything you know and love just for the sake of taming you. Oh, God, here we go. Okay, you're dead. Now we gotta do 85% damage to you, right? Like that. Like that. We'll do 1 more. 2 more. I'm afraid to shoot it. Still swinging at me, which I think me. Okay, wait. Okay, let's try it. Are you hungry? You want some food? Yeah, here we go. All right, so we tamed up this one as well. I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to collect them. And then I'm not going to look at their stats. I'm only going to look at their stats at the very end whenever we decide that we are done trying to tame Dinopithecus. So, yeah. On to number 3. Let's see what we can find. Oh, another 145, baby. All right, that is 3 monkeys down. Let's see if we can get a couple more here. Starting to get a little bit harder to find big groups of Dinopithecus, at least with a good alpha to tame. All the rest of them, I found a group of Dinopithecus with only a level 55 as the alpha. For Pete's sake, man. So yeah, we're gonna continue this up. I would like to get at least 5, if not more. So that's 3. We need at least 2 more to make that happen. Let's see what we can find. Let's see. Do we have a winner? Negative. All right. 150? Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. Number 4, baby. All right. There's monkey number 4. This sucker right here actually broke all of my armor. All of it. So we no longer have armor, which is not very good. So we need to hopefully wrap this up. I'm a little bit more worried about being out here amongst the wilderness without armor. So yeah, I'm gonna try my best to find 1 more. It's getting a little strenuous, man. That one took a little bit of time, and I found it up here on the border in between the redwoods and the ice biome. So I'm gonna spend a little bit more time looking, and hopefully we can find something suitable for monkey number 5. But I don't know if we're gonna do anything past that because the stakes are getting a little too dire at this point. I don't want to die. I really don't. So yeah, we're gonna look for number 1 or number 5. Oh, there's an alpha carno right there. We're gonna look for number 5. I'm not too stoked on it though. Also, are you able to tame the juvenile and adolescent ones? Because oh my god, I ate one. I cannot tell you how many times I've eaten kibble by accident trying to get my spyglass. Yeah, can you tame the adolescent and juvenile Dinopithecus? Because I've seen some good ones. I've seen a 135 juvenile, and I'm so positive that you can't tame them. And if you can tame them, let me know how. So yeah, just let me know. I'm gonna spend some time looking for monkey number 5. Alrighty, guys, so we have all 5 of our new monkeys in hand here, and hopefully we got some better stats here. We already know that no matter what, we do have that 1 melee stat increase from 29 to 30. So no matter what, we do have an upgrade. Whether or not it is better than that is to be determined. But 5 is enough. I'm kind of getting sick and tired of flying around the redwoods. It's making me nauseous, so we are going to call it there. So whatever we got now is going to be our future bloodline for the Dinopithecus, guys. Hopefully it's good, man. We could not stay around any longer than we did hunting these things because I was gonna die. I just was. I really was. So, yeah, hopefully, however I decided to edit that was good and concise and it made sense. But with all that being said, let's check out our guys here. So remember, this is our starting point here from the last time we bred these guys. No mutations, but we got the 36 in health, the 41 in stamina, the 40 in weight, and 29 melee. So ideally, guys, I would like to see that the health get above 40, like 40 or anything on all these stats is what we're going for. So we already got that on stamina and weight. We just need the 2 more important ones in health and melee. So I have not peeked even a little bit at these 5 monkeys besides the first one that we did together. So I'm a little nervous here. Let's see. Without further ado, let's start looking. So you got 35 health, 39 stamina, 19 weight, 31 melee, though. Okay, so worse than everything but melee. However, that is 2 levels higher in melee. That's good. That's pretty good. I'll take. I mean, it's not drastically better, but you know, I'll take it. Second one here, you got 34 in health, 33 stamina, 29 weight, 34 melee. All right, up again. 5 more levels that time. That's a lot better. That has made me a little less nervous there. What do you got? You have 26 health. That is absolutely putrid. 32 stamina, 35 weight, but 43 melee. Let's go. That is perfect. That's really, really good. What is the quick math on that? That is 29 to 40. What is that? 14 levels? That is a 14 level difference right there. That's really good. That is really good. Okay. All right. We got a really good melee in there. Let's see. Do we got a health? This is 28 health. So no, 38 stamina, 26 weight, and 30 melee. This might have been the one that we got first. What are you doing here? 37 health, 26 stamina, 32 weight, and 30 melee. I don't know. One of these first 2 was the first one we tamed. I'm not sure. I think maybe this one. So unfortunately, the only upgrade we got was melee, but it's a really good melee stat. So, yeah, that's not bad. I'll take that. I'm happy with that. I really would have wished to have 40 plus in health, but beggars can't be choosers. We'll take our 36, and that should be plenty on what we already have here. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. We got a 35 health, right? Is that the highest? Let me just double check. Don't want to miss anything. I mean, 37. Wait. This health is technically one better here. Yeah, 36, 37. So, okay. That is technically one better. So, between this one here, let me put it in my toolbar. Let me put Sandstorm back because she's our new panic button now that Windu's gone. That one and then this girl here, right? Yes. So, there you go. So we actually did get I'm really glad I went back and checked that. That would have been embarrassing. So we got a +1 in health and a +14 in melee. That is nuts. That is absolutely crazy. So I'm going to get to work on transferring all those stats on top of our already. I'm pretty sure we're going to keep the colors. This thing is just too perfect. The colors on this monkey are just too gorgeous to just move on from. So I think we'll keep the colors, but I'm going to go ahead and start working on trying to transfer all of those extra stats into one set of Dinopithecus here, and then becomes, I'm so naked. Don't worry about that. No one looks at that. Eyes up, eye contact, okay? After that, we are going to work on, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I am going to try and get another 40 stack done today. That means I'm going to try and add 40 mutations onto the Dinopithecus, which is going to suck. So what's going to turn out to be seconds for you guys is probably going to take me like multiple days to try and knock this out. Even with our rates, it's going to be such a pain in the butt. Because remember, in order to mutate things, it's like a 10% chance just to get a mutation. On top of that, we're trying to mutate 2 genes specifically, the health and the melee, so stacking them is even more rare. On top of that, once you get to 20, it becomes markedly harder to get more. So we're gonna have to do it on the feet. Oh God, it's gonna suck. And then on top of all of that being such a pain in the butt, these are mammals, and mammals are way, way, way more pain in the butt to try and mutate because, obviously, when a mammal gets pregnant, it has to gestate the baby, and then when it bursts the baby out, that's when its timer starts. Oh God, oh Jesus. I just kind of made myself sick thinking about this, but it's a lot of work. I'm gonna try and get it done. Luckily, Dinopithecus, I think, have a slight, like a much better timer than Rex's. The Rex's was painful, and you saw how, like, we literally had to do oh Jesus, okay. All right, I'm kind of talking myself out of it. I'm gonna say this. I am gonna shoot for 40. However, I reserve the right at any point to say, you know what? I'm tired. I'm sick of this. I'm tired of staring at monkey butts and trying to breed these. So, yeah, little tyrant over. I'm going to, oh, Jesus. All right. 40 mutation stacks. Pray for me. See if we can get this done. Alrighty, guys. So we are many, many hours later, a couple days and a few sleepless nights, and I have finally achieved Nirvana, and we have done the darn deed. It is done. I've accomplished it. I stuck my head down, I went for it, I got it done, and oh my God, it was so painful. My little hope of it being somewhat better than the T-Rexes, it was wrong. It was totally wrong. I think it's all has to do with them being mammals and the live births compared to the eggs, but nonetheless, I did it. It's over. It's behind me. I'm so glad. So let me show you what we were cooking with here. And to put some, what is that turtle doing over there? On my, whatever. It's chaos. Let me show you what we've done with our hard work here. And remember, these monkeys should be way better than original Windu because we went ahead and we tamed up some more and we added 15 additional levels to their base level, right? So we added the 14 in the melee and the 1 to health, which is good. Like 14 by way of melee is awesome and 1 to health is, it's fine. I'll take that. And then we added a 20 stack of mutations to the health and a 20 stack of mutations to the melee. So altogether, that is like, oh God, what is 15, 20, 40, 80, 95? We added like 95 levels to these monkeys. So check it out. Let's see what we're cooking with here. God, okay, here we go. This one, right? Yeah, so this is our perfect male, all the way bred up, all of those mutations stacked on it. Finally, it's here, it's done. So this will be the one, the male that we use to make more in the future, but for showing you the purposes of what it looks like with all of its health mutations on it. We are here with 12,710 health, which is pretty good. We have the 4,000 stamina, which is fine. Weight 630, also fine. And then melee sits roughly at 613.9. That's pretty good. And as you can see, we officially have 77 points in health and 83 in the melee. And that's really good, man. That's really good. We do have a low movement speed, which is kind of saving us some levels. In case we want to level this thing up. And if, for God forbid, we ever want to do this again, we can. We've got some room to do that. So I can't imagine feasibly ever in my mind wanting to add more onto this stuff. But if we ever do, it's totally doable. Now, this is what it looks like. This is our new Windu, what it looks like when we have imprint on it. So instead of the 12,710 health, we have 15,252.1 health. That's really good from a starting spot. And then our melee is at 735 instead of 613.9. So all in all, this is an insane upgrade on Windu. Like the man has conquered the Force, okay? He's really out there, okay? This Windu never dies I'm sorry, I digress. Star Wars Nerd Flight. Anyway, this Windu should really be taking care of some business. And I think, what better way to play with a new toy that we just spent lots of hours working on and saving up for, then let's go immediately try and get this sucker killed. Yeah, so I think that's what we're gonna do. I think we are going to go fight death worms. However, I think we're gonna try a little bit of a different tactic instead of just sending Windu on his merry way. Over here, I have every Dinopithecus that we have tamed that is not special, besides the purple one that we got Windu out of, because of course Windu will be our purple one. But over here we have all of the other ones that we have tamed just now, and then however many episodes back. So we have in total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll have a Dinopithecus army, and yeah, so the plan is to go over there and check for some death wormies and see how bad we can slaughter them. So hopefully it doesn't die. If it does, I mean, it's going to suck. I'd have to imprint another one, but the whole project's done. We're essentially there. So I'm going to head over to the desert biome, and hopefully we can find some death worms, which seems to be a lot easier said than done, because this, let me know if you guys noticed this too. I feel like when you're looking for death worms and you first start looking through the desert, they're not there. I feel like it takes you like one time through to like fly around and look around the desert for them to spawn in. And then when you start going through the second time, that's when they actually start spawning in and you can find them. And that might be why like we spend so long looking for them, and then finally we find them and there's like 1, 2, 3, 4. And I digress. I'm going to go over here. We're going to go hunt down some death worms, and hopefully all goes well. Okay, so we have arrived in a relatively safe-ish area of the desert. I realize that there is terrible things all around us, so we need to kind of do this somewhat quickly here. So let's go ahead and get ourselves situated. And I'm kind of realizing now that none of these other Dinopithecus have names, and I'm not gonna name them for the sake of the video because that's a lot of names that I'd be honest, I don't want to mess with. So here's our new and improved Windu. He looks exactly the same as old Windu, but we all know he's going to be better, and I learned my lesson a little bit here. Let me do this real quick. The reason I didn't usually put a helmet on Windu is because when I go to soul trap him, it drops the helmet, and then somewhere along the lines, I forget about the helmet, and we end up leaving it somewhere. So that's the reason I didn't have a good helmet on Windu, and unfortunately, we all know what happened. It kind of bit us in the butt, and old Windu died because of it. So I'm going to try my very best to have at least some make or model of helmet on him from now on, because that was a real tragedy, and I don't want it to happen again. So yeah, we're going to try and avoid it if we can by just keeping some sort of make and model of helmet on him here. Cool. So with all that in mind, let's go ahead and unleash our horde here and see what's going on. These creatures are getting a little bit close for comfort, and I'm not a fan. What I think we're going to do is to try and avoid, you know, overpopulating and getting stuck on so many guys here is we are going to instead do a little bit of like Santa sleigh type action, I think. And we'll try and level these guys, male and female, here and back. And that way, hopefully nobody gets stuck on me while I'm looking for other, you know, death wormies. So this could maybe turn out really bad. We're gonna find out together. Were you a female? You are female. Okay, so we need a male. And then we'll have one female leading the pack in the background. Cool. You're the caboose. You're the caboose, ma'am. Look at you. Okay, so we need to have you follow this monkey. Good. You follow this monkey. Good. And then you will be in charge of this guy here. Right? Good. Okay, so that whole line is good to go. Let's do the same thing on this side. You need to follow my man's here. Good. And then one more, like so. Good. Okay, so now we have a whole sleigh team of monkeys. Let's go ahead and put Watson away, because you aren't going to be coming with us on this trip. And then we need Windu here to go ahead and grab you and you. So, nice. There we go. Let's go ahead and see. We have 26 points because these things have been sitting overnight just waiting. God, we're pack leader and everything. This is going to be awesome. What does pack leader give? Rider imprinted, 100% damage, 30% resist. Okay, yeah, so stuff like that. Let's see. So I guess I could go through and level all of them up. Some of them probably have, like, a bunch of levels. Okay, hold on. There's a problem. Guys? Fellas? Fellas! Why can't I whistle it? Guys? I can't attack it. There we go. Get it. Oh, Jesus. Some of these guys probably have a lot of levels on them. Yeah, look at that. Just because they've been sitting in cryo balls for so long, but I don't think I'm going to level up the army so much. We're mainly going to focus on Windu. Let's go ahead and put him on passive really quickly, and let's just see what kind of base damage we're doing, so we can take notes and see what we want to level up in. Okay, yeah, they're following me. It's great. This is great. Look at that. Okay, 876. We're doing 876 damage off launch. That is wild. Look at this. This is gonna be just so goofy. Come on, let's just see what it looks like here. Look at this. Look at this sled team of monkeys. We're gonna rule the desert. That one gets getting left behind. Oh my god. All right. Yeah. So 876. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, we gotta be able to see. 587 at mate boost. That makes sense. But 876 in total. So we have 26 levels here. Let's just see. Let's just get curious. What happens if we boost this to like 800, 810? Okay. So we were doing 876 beforehand. What are we doing now? I want to get this window to at least at that. Oh my god. 966 a bite. We just decimated those things. Oh, well, okay. Our Sinnoh just took care of all of that. 966. Okay. All right. So what happens if we go to 900% melee with this thing? 909. This is going to be gross. This is going to be a grossly inappropriate amount of damage. And I don't even care. Who else? One of you guys? Let's see. This snake right here looks mighty juicy. Are they all? Okay, good. No one left behind, right? This is going to be great. I can't wait to launch them all at a death worm. It's going to be great. Bam! 1085! Oh my god. This is going to be so powerful. All right, we have to get it to 1,000. Right there, 1,009. What is this going to look like? Let's avoid the vultures. I don't want to fight those. Who else wants some? Right here. Right here. This arthroplural will be good. This should be a totally negligible amount of damage. Let's see. 905, baby. Wow. We 905. No! 1204. It was a 900 damage on mate boost. Oh my god. Oh my god. This Windu is insane. Oh, I can't even imagine what an army of Windus like this could do. Something nutty. So now that we have 1,000 melee, what do we do? I feel like 15,000 health is decent, not great. So I think maybe let's try and get it up to 20,000 health as like a bare minimum. Maybe 25 might be good. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to start now looking for death worms. Hopefully we find something soon. Like I said, I feel like you have to run through the desert like one time over and then they'll start spawning after that and I'll bring you guys back. But we're just going to, oh my god, we're just going to be running around the desert like this, destroying anything and everything in our path. This is out of control. What level is that? Okay, 55 on you, 348. One shot that guy. Let me get everybody on attack this target. Right? Okay, cool. Anyway, yeah, so I'll bring you guys back. I'm going to run around the desert here, slaying things, looking for death wormies, and I'll bring you guys back when we find one, and we'll get our first ever look at a Dinopithecus army. Look how goofy this looks, man. Oh, I love it. Are we missing somebody? 1, 2, 3. No, we're good. We're good. Okay. BRBs. All right. We got our first death worm coming up here. So let me see if I can figure this out. I think I have to sit back and do like one of these type maneuvers. Yeah, battle cry. Let's see if I can get it on this death worm. It's got to come up first, and I'm going to unleash the horde. Some of these guys might die to this death worm because they're not leveled up. Let's see. So we do the battle cry, and then everybody jumps on him. Look at that. Look at the bleed damage. Look at that. It's so good. Oh my god, I love that. All right, so that's how you make things bleed with the Dinopithecus. Let's see what we do here. How quick do we just manhandle this thing? Oh my god. Woo! Windu got the kill too. Let's freaking go, dude. All right, so we got all these things. I'm going to actually keep this on me, and I might just keep all of this on me, honestly. This is all stuff that we might want for later. We're at 9 levels now. Let's go ahead and just dish all of these into health. What I say, 25,000 is probably a good median, so let's get it there. That took no time at all, man. Dinopithecus army might be the wave, and I was kind of worried that, I don't know, you guys. We might have to make an army of Dinopithecus and take on the Dinopithecus king and just see what happens. I don't, are they going to go after that vulture? Okay, that one is, and then these ones, okay, there they go. Are they going to be able to get it, though? Look at this. It's like Dumb and Dumber. You have no idea what's going on. We might have to try it. I don't know if they're going to be able to take on the alpha, but... Oh, there's another death worm right there. Look at that. I told you. You go once through, you don't find anything, and then... Oh, there's a second one right there. Oh, my God. And then you find all of them, but I don't know if they'd be able to take on the alpha. The alpha might be too much for them. Where's the crew? Crew? Where are my guys? Oh, no. Windu, you might have to fight this one alone. Where are they? Where are the dudes at? I don't know. Oh, I see one. There they come. Here they come over the cliff. I love that. All right, here we go. Just in time. Just in time. Come on. Death word time. Let's get it. All right, I'm gonna attack from the side here. I don't know how often I can do this. Maybe pretty often. Oh my god! I love that they just launch themselves up at it, and then we can do the same thing. I'm not sure if that's how you do bleed damage though. If like I have to jump at things, maybe. I have no idea. I just love it so much. This is so goofy, man. Let's get over here so we can try and do the final bits of damage. Yeah, Windu. Nice, dude. Oh my god, I love that so much. I love it so much. Give me that. I don't really care about the organic. We got levels, right? I feel like I heard the levels. Come on. Catch up, game. Give us our dang level. Here we go. So this will get us to 24, almost 25 right there. 25,629 health. That seems pretty good for now. I'm really interested in seeing how nutty we can make the melee. So maybe that's next. There was another deathworm like... Oh god, did it despawn already? It might have. Deathworms are so finicky. They despawn so fast. Let's see if it's actually over here. I'm not seeing it. It might have despawned. Crap. You seen that? Like, I know that you guys seen it on the thing when we were running around. Maybe it did despawn. That's so lame. God, I don't know. This map and deathworms are just so, it's so finicky, man. Like, spawning them in, finding them, and then, like, them despawning like that seems to happen just so very often. But, yeah, so far, so good. I think we are just gonna to continue to do this. I want to fight a bunch of them. We've gotten 2 down. I want to fight, like, a grip of them and just see what we can do with the levels. But so far, I'm really considering this, you guys. Maybe we go back into the Dinopithecus King with only Dinopithecus. Dinopitheci. Monkey Army. And then, of course, obviously... excuse me. Of course, obviously, we won't have, like, this peon army. We would have a whole bunch of, like, you know, the mutated ones and the crazy ones with the crazy stats. But I'm kind of feeling like we've got a really good blueprint for, like, a flak head piece. And if we just put that on all of them, and we go ahead and oh, that's a death one right here. If we'd go ahead and do that, maybe it would be doable. I have no idea. I bet you we could at least get the easy one and the medium one done, the beta and the gamma. All bets are off on the alpha one, though. All right. Okay, let's go back in here. Let's see what we're doing to this deathworm. Oh, lag. See what we can do to this deathworm guy. We are doing 1204, and by comparison, the other ones are only doing like 200 damage at the most. Oh my gosh, it's so gross. What are you doing? Out of here. Okay, so that's 3. Maybe I can just keep recording for a little bit and we'll find another one. You guys seem to be really good luck when it comes to finding deathworms. Everybody wave to our oil pumps on the right. You've been good to us. Okay, I'm gonna just look for a little bit longer here and just see if we can find another one, hopefully. That one came right out of the ocean. I didn't even see it until I seen the dust cloud coming for us. What's going on back there? They fighting that Arthropleura? I don't know. Possibly. I don't know. I'll bring you guys back. I won't make you guys sit here and watch me dick around with looking for deathworms for forever, but kind of some things to keep in mind here, honestly. So, BRBs. All right, we have another deathworm coming up to us right now as we speak, and we might start losing some Dinopitheci here. I just went ahead and checked all of their health status and their levels, and some of them are getting really pretty beat up, so we'll see. I went ahead and pumped up the melee and some health on some of them, just so that maybe we can get a better comparable idea to what the like a whole army's damage might look like. Obviously, we are still doing like 1,000 more damage than all of them, but I mean, we're handling this. We are handling that no problem, honestly. So I don't know. I might be talking myself into going at it now. Now that we have like, I don't know, like there's nothing to prove, right? We already beat the boss and we have the Rexes to do it, right? So there's like no stress. So I'm kind of down to just goof around and see what, you know, what might happen. The only thing that's got me kind of worried about it is if you look at them, these guys are all looking pretty rough right now, and we might actually lose a couple of them while we do this. So the Rexes had 60,000 health with the primitive saddle. Obviously, we could get a really, really good helmet on these things, but I'm not sure if that would help, because no matter what we do, these monkeys are gonna have so much less health than anything else or than the Rexes did. So yeah, it could be it could be just devastating. I don't know. I think I might be starting to talk myself into it though. But yeah, so what is that, like 4? Let's see if we can find a couple more here. I'm going to do a couple more passes of this desert here and see what we can find. And yeah, so hopefully it goes well. It just depends. You got to take what Ark gives you, man. I can't just force it upon myself here. But yeah, dude, it looks like it might be something crazy, honestly. Like, all these guys are under level. What do we have? 8 here, including Windu. So 7 in the army, and then myself. God, I wonder what we could do with, like, if we brought, like, a U-Tyrannus and gave him the Courage Roar, and then, like, maybe a couple Deodons, like maybe 2, and have them strictly just trying to heal them up during the fight. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. It might be good. The only other thing, oh God, there's a lot of problems. There's a lot of variables with a boss fight like that. Like, all of the minions of the Dinopithecus King, if I did that like alpha attack and they all jump at it, they're all just gonna get scattered around the map trying to fight the minions. So I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe a bad idea. Who knows? I really might put some time and effort into it, though. I'm kind of thinking about it, but I'll BRBs when we find another death worm. All right, another death worm sighting. Let's see how this one goes. I'm going to try my best to try and get Windu the kill on this one for the extra XP. So, yeah, I'm going to try it. Oh, God, lag. All right, go after it, boys. Let's see how this goes. The bleed is just so strong, man. The fact that these creatures have bleed on them as well is kind of insane. Let me get a passive, and then I'll just come in here and wreck it. Wreck shop like that. There you go. Nice. That way Windu gets some of the levels, and these guys here don't actually end up picking up any of the stuff. We only have 3 horns. I've been doing a really bad job of picking up the horns. You know. Maybe probably should have been paying attention to that more, but we have a lot of them. We have a lot of them. You got 2 levels. Right into melee, baby. I just want to see how nutty Windu can get. If we add, like, we're only at 9,000 experience, not even, almost. Oh, God, he's going to be insane. Windu is going to be a freak of nature. I can't even imagine how easy the caves would have been if I had rolled in there with something like this. Can you imagine? I wouldn't even, like, we wouldn't have even sweated a bullet or nothing. Nothing. Mega Rabies, bring it on. You're not taking out this thing's health. No way. No freaking way. All right, let's see if we can get a couple more. We're dismantling these suckers pretty bad, so I don't think anything besides, like, maybe an Alpha Rex maybe would be a challenge, and I don't really feel like flying around the map aimlessly looking for one. So we're going to give a couple more of these death worms a try here and just see if we can get anything out of it. Maybe not. Maybe we will. Who knows? But yeah, we'll keep it up for a little bit longer here. All right, another death worm sighting is upon us here. Let me get back here so we can do the alpha attack cry thing. I need to submerge like that, and then attack, my boys. Get in there. I just love how they all throw themselves at it for the bleeding effect. That's so good. We're at 1234 melee, which is wild. Wild. I'm really starting to wonder, passive. No, I was too slow. I'm really starting to wonder if we can get this thing up to 2,000 damage per hit. If that is something that, like, we're capable of, I don't know. I think these things have solidly cemented themselves as, like, I'm not going to call them, like, my very favorite animal in Ark, because I think the Thyla probably still has that. It's just near and dear to my heart and probably always will be. But this thing is probably in the top 5 for my favorite creatures, and the fact that it seems like it just might be able to take on bosses, I don't know, guys. Its stocks might be rising. That's all I'm going to say. All I'm going to say, man. Oh my God. It's so goofy. I love this so much. We should have been doing this for so long. Look at this troop of monkeys. We're just roaming the desert, man. Oh my God. Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe let's just look for one more. I'll keep you guys around. I think, is that one right there? Is that one in the water? I can't tell. Yeah, that is one right there. Cool. I was gonna say let's look for one more and then let's just call it, because I don't want to, I don't want to get too repetitive with my death worm killing, but this is fun. This is a lot of fun. Man, it's always such a pain in the butt to mutate 40 mutations on anything. In the future, we'll probably stick to like 20 at first, and then if we want to get crazier, we'll do 40. But God, like, once you do get there, it is so much more worth the pain and the heartbreak if you do it that way, Like, this creation we made is ridiculous. Oh my God. And we just slayed that guy out so bad. All right, well, let me grab this. We'll put in the levels of whatever we got, and we'll call it good for today. So, yeah, I'm probably, let me give you guys an update here for those who have stuck around this long. I've got some things in mind here. I know I've been kind of juggling some balls here with a few projects in mind with the channel, and we're nearly there. So let me tell you, kind of, can we attack this, fellas? Can we just? There we go. Well, they're slaughtering that. So yeah, I've got kind of a, no, we lost one to the Arthropleura. Boo, hiss, lame. What did he have in him? What was it? What did you have? Let me see. Did you have a horn in there in this pack of crapola? You did not. Nothing? Okay, cool. That's fine. Yeah, so this is kind of what it's looking like to me. So, we should have a couple videos, like maybe like 3 or 4 coming out next week. I think. I don't know when this is going to air. So, that's also part of the problem. Maybe this week. Yeah, that makes sense. So, we'll probably have, like, following this video, we'll probably have a few extra videos coming out this week. And then I am personally on vacation this week as well, which I've been trying to, like, when I tell you guys I have a bunch of balls in the air that I'm trying to juggle around, I mean it. Like, there's a bunch of stuff going on in my life right now. So, I have a personal vacation that's only going to be, like, 3-4 days, and I'll be right back into it this week. But you guys should definitely have, I think, 2, 3, maybe even 4 videos out this week. And then the next weekend should ensue, and I'm hoping the week after, hopefully this makes sense, and I don't mess up my schedule, but I'm hoping the next week after, that big project that I've been talking about for you guys should be out. That is the goal. And then once the big project is out, I think that's when we're going to launch into our cluster series. So that is kind of how it seems to be working out in my head. Like I said, everything seems to be kind of just lining up just perfectly so that when one thing hits, all the rest of the things will hit. So yeah, for you guys that stuck around all the way up till the end, that is kind of our, the plan of action here. So yeah. If you liked the video, please make sure to leave a like, guys. It's doing this stuff is always so mind-numbingly painful to just sit there and stare at baboon butts or whatever butt. You know, like, it's just, it sucks so bad. Where is the helmet? Is the helmet on him? Oh my god, he kept the helmet on him. Okay. That's never happened before, but I'm glad it does. But yeah, it sucks, guys. It sucks so bad, dude, to sit there and whatever you're dealing with, just sit there for hours and days, and literally in my case, like entire night. And what I mean by nights, I mean like 8 p.m. to like 8 in the morning, like nights working on this stuff. So yeah, if you liked the video, please make sure to leave a like. I think even though it sucked for a while, it was definitely well worth it. So we got a lot of big stuff coming to the channel soon. I appreciate your continued patience with me for the last couple of weeks, and yeah, big things to come. So I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.